I convinced my parents the FBI is spying on us by staging fake evidence, surveillance vehicles, and news stories until they had no choice but to believe me. And I have a reason for it, I swear. For years, I have said the house across the street is an FBI safe house. And every time I bring this up to my parents, they just laugh in my face. But it's not just a hunch. I have evidence. This is the file they don't want you to see. In 4 years, 4 different families have lived in that house and have been barely seen. Their driveway is always empty, the trash is never on the curb, and just as suddenly as they appear, they vanish under very suspicious circumstances. My theory is they're in witness protection and are going home to testify. My suspicions first began after the first family moved in, and for the entire year, an electrician van was parked out front of the house working on it. More like a surveillance vehicle. I may have pulled the city permits and discovered that they did in fact have electrical work done on the house, but also it's the FBI. Who do you think controls the permits? And I just so happened to look up that electrical company, and guess what? It's permanently closed. Are you sure about that? You sure about that? You sure it's not just a shell corporation for the FBI to protect its witnesses? And get this, family 3 only lasted 8 months before having to move back to Boston to take care of a grandmother, and they bought a $250,000 RV to drive the dogs across the country. They left before the house was even sold. So I pulled their records and discovered that their cell phones do in fact have a Boston area code, but it says they're from Chicago. And after doing some more digging, I discovered that the father of the household has 19 other addresses and 12 cell phones. That sounds a lot like a secret agent to me. My parents think I'm crazy, that I'm some sort of conspiracy theorist. But when a conspiracy theorist make a 27-page document with footnotes. I've been saying this for years, my parents don't believe me, so I'm gonna make them believe me. Step 1, I'm going to park a suspicious van outside of my house that looks like a surveillance vehicle. So I hit up my buddy Mark, who owns Campus Burger, home of the $1.99 burger in the Bay Area. He was kind enough to lend me their catering van. Look at me, I'm an undercover cop. I'm in disguise just in case my parents check the cameras, but I've parked in front of the sketchy house. One of the issues is this area is open, so like you could see right in the van, which wouldn't be very surveillance-y. So I got some sheets to cover it up with. I'm gonna do real quick. This is the most ghetto surveillance van ever. It's so freaking hot in here. If this was a surveillance vehicle, they would die. I feel like I can't leave yet though because I'm gonna be picked up by the cameras. I feel like it looks better if the van parks and no one gets out for a while. At least Mark gave me a burger to eat. $1.99 for this. It's so good. Okay, it's been an hour. I think I'm gonna try to sneak out. The alarm started going off. That wasn't very smooth. Okay, I snuck away. Now we just leave that there for a couple weeks. What?
The vehicle that's parked directly across from our house, the other made a comment about that.
The white van?
The white van that's been there for at least a week. Mark keeps asking me about it.
What's she saying?
She said, what is this? Who does that belong to?
Well, have we seen the new neighbors yet?
We have seen them. Normally, it could all still be a front, of course.
I don't know, it's suspicious.
It is, yeah. It's probably the surveillance equipment inside there.
Dad says they're bringing in surveillance equipment across the street right now.
Well, that thing has been there for a long time.
I'm going to see if I can find when this van pulled up here. Wow. It's been there at least a week.
The question is, do you see anyone going in and out of the van?
No, I don't think so.
We gotta get to the bottom of this.
I don't think we're going to find anything out.
I could just text Kelly and ask if it's hers.
Who's Kelly?
Kelly and August are the people.
The new people?
You can't let on that we are suspicious, because then they'll become reciprocally suspicious of us, and they'll sick the feds on us.
You can't let them know because then the FBI will be listening and then
They're already
Onto us.
I'll probably be on Ring for like the next 3 hours trying to see if anyone's gone in or out of that car.
I don't think anybody's gone in or out of that car.
Really? So my parents think no one has touched the car since it was dropped off, which is correct. So tonight we're changing that. Look at that.
What up?
You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
You're not ready. I got you something.
Oh, Jesus.
There we go.
Go.
An agent will step out of the vehicle, get picked up by another car, and disappear into the night. And then an hour later, the van will vanish without a trace. All right, so here's the plan. The cameras only pick up humans. So I think if you pull up right beside / behind the car, I can crawl out so the cameras won't pick me up.
Copy. 10-4. All right, mission is a go.
I really hope the cameras didn't pick me up. Forget it. It didn't get me. I feel like a real agent. How do you open this? Oh no. Can you not open it this way? What?
Bye.
I'm ready. Package is secured. I'm ready for extract.
My heart was racing. That was some secret agent shit. The jacket? The jacket is FBI. Wait, what is that flashing? Is that the real secret agents? What is going on there? Who is that? Is that a biker? Bro, what if it was like a real safe house and like we're just fully blowing its cover right now? The agents are like, wow, I don't think we have another one on duty right now.
The white Ram mini truck from across the street is gone.
No way.
No, and Dad has to tell you, he looked down the ring cameras. It was there at 8:24, and then 8:25 was gone, and he never saw anybody show up or anything.
Really? I need to check the cameras. Dad! Yeah. Did you see that the van is gone?
Yes, Mom told me, and I looked on the camera. For some reason, I didn't see anybody getting into it. I don't understand how somebody could get into it and the camera doesn't catch it. Yeah, I don't know who this guy is, and he's just standing there. I guess he got picked up by somebody. I saw that.
Yeah.
And the next one is gone.
Someone was in it.
That's
the only way.
That's what I said to Mom. I don't understand it.
It can't just disappear like that.
That's what I don't understand.
And now it's time to really blow their minds. I spent way too long making a fake news story. I thought it would take me a day. It took me a week. So my dad loves the PBS NewsHour. He watches it at dinner almost every night. And they post the episodes on YouTube at 4 p.m. because they air it on the East Coast. So today I'm gonna download their episode, splice my news story in where I voice cloned all the news anchors and lip synced them to make them say the news story that I wanted. I then looked up information on the family that recently moved out of the house and found videos of the dad on YouTube. So I rotoscoped out the background and made it look like he's on a Zoom call getting interviewed by the network. And we're essentially gonna say that he had to go into witness protection because he discovered this fraud involving the Russian mafia. Obviously, I'm just doing this for my parents and I don't wanna actually dox Chuck. So for you guys, I gotta blur out his face and bleep out his last name and stuff like that. But hopefully my parents recognize him. And honestly, it's pretty creepy that I was able to find all this information about him. If you guys are concerned at all about your data being all over the internet, there's a service called Incogni, which sends takedown notices to all these data brokers selling your information online. I didn't know this until recently, but you could essentially look up the information on anyone on the internet because these data brokers sell these things. This is how you get like spam texts or like advertisements in the mail. When I used Incogni, there was over 400 websites selling my information. So if you're interested about protecting your personal data online, use code Andrew at the link below to get 60% off an annual plan with Incogni. And finally, tonight, while the news story is playing at dinner, my friends will kick down the door dressed as the FBI.
Wow, you guys look good. You guys look really good.
Do we? He's wearing shorts.
Yeah, I guess the shorts isn't very FBI-like, but the jacket will be.
You don't have pants for me?
Was I supposed to have pants for you?
I thought you had an outfit. I thought you had a whole fit.
It's just a jacket.
This is juvenile.
The Justice Department recently announced charges for 324 people, including nearly 100 medical professionals. William Brangham has the story.
Jeff, federal officials conducted over 300 arrests today in what the FBI has called the largest coordinated healthcare fraud in history.
I'm thinking that I'll start with FBI, open up! Let me see if I can hit! Oh, no F words.
These criminal networks are engaged in complex schemes that operate on a global scale.
What if this goes from being a nice beginning to a Friday night to us just in the hospital with dog bite wounds?
At the center of the scheme was a shadowy organization operating out of Russia and Eastern Europe, with known links to contract.
I'm gonna go straight for the Tupperware and start throwing that shit around.
And I'm gonna say, nobody move.
Key to the FBI's investigation was Chuck, the chief executive of Boston Medical Center. He reported what he thought was fraud to the Federal Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. Soon after, was forced into hiding for fear of retaliation from foreign crime rings.
It's going on in 2 minutes! I'm freaking out!
In late 2023, we started seeing an unusual spike in claims for medical equipment, all submitted under our provider.
Wait a minute. Chuck.
But none of it was actually ordered or delivered.
Across the street, doesn't it? You sure? That looks like the same guy.
He works at Ford.
I know, he did. Did he get a new job?
No, he looks
I don't know. That looks like the.
I think this is AI, because look how everything's flipping.
Which Bill? Chuck. Boston. His name was Chuck, and he looked the same as that guy.
Who is he? He's in the safe house across the way. There were people that lived there for like 2 weeks and then moved.
When I first turned around, my take, without even looking at the name list, that guy looks familiar.
Is this proof of my FBI theory?
Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. That was the guy from across the street. Yeah. How did you do that? Is this whole story made up?
I'm so glad to know this is fake. It upset me so much.
I'm glad to know that I'm still alive. I'm not having a heart attack.
So the van that was out front for 2 weeks, that was me.
No, that one I was worried about?
No, you're kidding.
The one that I said.
You are kidding,
Why
right?
is it
No, I'm
red?
not. That's Mark's catering van for Campus Burger.
We had a lot to say about the van. Every day we were talking about the van.
I always called all the neighbors to say, whose van is that?
What about the neighbors? Did they see you coming up?
Oh, one of the guys was walking the dog, and I was
He just
he froze walking his dog. He goes,
Who was the most convincing?
All of you were like, I'm in shock. Shut the camera off.
we were like, Rebecca is gonna be like, oh, you want some dinner? And we're like, Andrew's dad's gonna be mad at us.